Hello, Aries, and thank you for coming to check out your mid-January reading. This is a general reading, so it cannot and will not resonate for everybody. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If none of it resonates for you, please go on over and check out your moon and or rising sign, and you'll likely find your message there. So this is an extended version of what I post on my Facebook page. So thank you for coming to check this out if you just stumbled upon it. So I'm gonna kind of just jump right into the reading, okay? So the first card that we had out for you guys was the Seven of Swords in the reverse, right? So this tells me that you are likely dealing with a situation right now where people might be feeling like you're a coward, or they might be, putting your name in places it doesn't belong, kind of an energy here. I do also feel like Spirit's saying here that right now is a really great time for you to have a backbone in whatever you're dealing with. I do feel like there is some sort of conflict, okay? Some sort of a situation has arose that has you kind of unsure what to do, but it's giving you some passion, some fire in your belly here. Um, I feel like Spirit's saying here with the Seven of Swords in the reverse that you need to hatch a new game plan moving forward. So you might need to step out of your comfort zone. You might have to move into a space that leaves you feeling vulnerable, perhaps. But whatever is going on here, you are turning a new leaf. So that's a pretty significant thing here, is that whatever's going on, it's something that you are really going to be dedicated to, or you're really passionate about, whatever it is. So the next card we have that we're going to talk about is the Five of Swords. So this tells me that there is some sort of a challenge that you're either dealing with right now, or you will be very soon. And I know, we have the election going on, and I do really personally believe that things are going to be really, really crazy at the end of January. So just, keep that in mind. But on a personal level for you, I do feel like that you're going to be going through some sort of a challenge where you feel like you have to fight back. But you need to know that you have to stick up for yourself no matter what it is that is going on. Whatever this challenge is, trust your instincts, okay? Stick up for yourself. Grow a little bit of a backbone. That's also being said here with the Seven of Swords here is, to trust your instincts and have a backbone. But that's also being said here in the Five of Swords as well. So I do, I want you to not jump into anything too bad, like too crazy, too quick. Because you're going to be in this energy of you're going to, like, I want to win, I'm going to fight, I'm winning at all costs, which is great if you're feeling that, okay? If this is resonating for you, it means that you have passion to fight for something that you believe in, and that is great. So, don't allow any intimidation to come through, okay? And be careful not to self-sabotage this. And what do I mean by that? I mean, do your research. Okay, if you're fighting for something, whether it be a cause or whatever, make sure you have all the facts that you need to support what it is that you're doing or going through, whatever challenge this is, okay? So we do have also the Page of Wands, and I love this Page of Wands in this deck. But the Page of Wands is all about having enthusiasm, passion. It's about discovering things, okay? It's about exploration. The Page of Wands is also a very free-spirited kind of an energy. But because of his position here, I do feel like, you're having some bright ideas, and there's going to be some news coming in, whether it's you putting news out or news actually coming into you. But I do feel like that you can receive a phone call or a letter, or people are just, talking about whatever this situation is. I do feel like it's a pretty important thing here. The energy here is saying that. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of a call, a letter coming your way, or people are just talking about you and are talking about what your position is here. But I do feel like you're going to have a really bright idea. Okay. I do think that this idea is going to help you get out of this situation in a positive way, in a way that you can stick up for yourself. The Page of Wands here also, just like the other two cards, is saying to not rush into anything. Okay. So really, you need to really think things through. Make sure you have all the facts and everything that you need to support what you're fighting for. You know, you might not have a plan right now, and that's totally okay. I feel like you're gonna have like an epiphany where it's just gonna click, okay? And you're gonna have this idea and you're gonna run with it. And it's gonna be something that is gonna be putting you way outside of your comfort zone. And that can create fear, right? So what you need to focus on is to not let the fear hold you back, okay? If you can stay strong, if you can stand up for yourself, if you can fight back with integrity and have facts to support whatever you're dealing with, there is victory in your future, okay? But I do feel like you're in this energy of you're really going to stick up for yourself and you're just not going to let anything stand in your way, right? Sorry. So we are going to pull a couple clarifiers for each card. That is, you know, the gist of what was on the Facebook page there. So just wanted to catch everybody up if you were not on my Facebook page. If this video is resonating with you, please give it a like, leave a comment, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel, please. Thanks. All right, guys. Oh, that was a horrible shuffle. We're going to do one more. All right, so we're going to get some clarification on exactly what the Seven of Swords is here for you. Having a backbone is Spirit keeps yelling at me to tell you to have a backbone. Okay, which tells me that whatever you're going through is going to be putting you outside of your comfort zone. So let's see here. We can get a little bit more information for you guys. All right, Spirit said to pull and not let them fly, so we're going to pull. Okay. Okay. So we have the Fool out, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles in reverse does tell me that there is some sort of a partnership, perhaps, or something that just seems unfair, like somebody's taking sides, right? Or not working together. There's no compromise on whatever situation is going on right now, and that's what I feel like you're fighting for here. But the Hierophant, you know, he is the ruler. He establishes the rules, the law, you know, he determines, you know, this is what's right and this is what's wrong and this is how we're going to take care of that. So I said we had the Fool. We do have the Fool, but he is in the reverse. So this tells me that you are feeling some probably insecurity or some fear towards whatever this is, that you're afraid to move forward. Don't be, because you have everything within you, I promise, okay? So we're going to pull a couple cards for the Five of Swords. Okay. So for some of you, I do feel like this, we have the Four of Wands here. Four of Wands is our card about home, stability, right? So for some of you, this could be affecting where you live or something to do with your actual home. We have the World here and the Ace of Swords. Okay. So I feel like Spirit here is clarifying this Five of Swords, saying that there is something coming to an end no matter what, okay? The world is all about a cycle coming to an end. No matter if it's a good ending or a bad ending, it doesn't matter. And then we have the Ace of Swords here too, which tells me that, A, you're going to have an epiphany, okay? But it's about struggling with a new beginning, right? Not quite having that idea yet, but it's coming, right? I do feel like the Four of Wands is also a card about, you know, where I say it's foundations and home. It could be about being strong, taking action towards something, especially if it's regarding your home, understanding that things are changing, okay? You have an ending here of some sort for sure. But I do feel like this Ace of Swords is going to bring an epiphany where it's just going to click for you and you're going to have an understanding of what's going on, right? And the Five of Swords is also a card that can represent competition. So I feel like some of you might be in some sort of a competition for something as well. Spirit yelled at me and said competition. I don't know what that means to you, but if you're listening to this, it probably is directed towards you. So if you're dealing with some sort of a competition where you have to kind of fight for your home or your metaphorical home, okay, your heart space, I feel like you're just gonna you're in this energy like, what do I have to lose, basically, is what I feel. Okay. All right. So we're gonna clarify the Page of Wands for you. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do one more face up. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles here. He is in the reverse though, so I feel like whatever this epiphany is for you, you really need to do your research. That's all I can say about that. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse here as well, and the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like you are trying really hard to control your emotions through all of this. Okay, there's some sort of an internal struggle here. I do like the Three of Swords much better in the reverse than I do in the upright, for sure. But I feel like there's some sort of a struggle here, and it's more internal. Like, you don't have the confidence. You feel like, I don't know enough about A, B, and C to get where I want to be. That kind of an energy. But you're letting fear hold you back, and you really, really need to focus on not doing that. Because you could be in the middle of creating a whole movement. You don't even know, right? Who knows what's going on here? Only you can resonate with it however it's coming out. But I do feel like right now you're really worried about not being able to get past this. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 more, 3 more, I lied. Okay, so I do just want to point out that with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Swords on the table, we have the Moon here. So I do feel like for some of you, don't let yourself become manipulated, okay? Be very cautious of those who are deceiving you, and don't you become deceiving either. But I do feel like this isn't going to be an easy situation to get through. I feel like if you're going to go for it, you're going to go for it, right? There is something definitely coming to an end. We have the World and the Death card, okay? But you have to remember that the Death card brings us a new beginning, right? But I do feel like it's going to be a long road, and there might be some trouble, and it's going to take a lot of effort on your part to get through it. Okay? All right. So that's what I got for the tarot for you guys. We're going to pull a couple of these Island Time Wellness Oracle cards for you. Kind of end this on a positive note. I do feel like, I really truly feel like if you can do the research and you can figure out exactly what your strategy is going to be and what your game plan is, there can be a crazy outcome here for you. You never know. Okay. All right, so we have the Healing Heart out here, which is about becoming free from toxic situations, healing from whatever pain that you've been going through. We also have Twin Flames here, which is about balance, okay? It's about fighting for some kind of a balance in your life. Ooh, wrong deck here. All right, so we have the Sword and the Rose, right? Which is about gaining a sense of mental clarity. Again, I do feel like you're going to have some sort of epiphany, some sort of creative ideas just going to pop into your head, and you're going to roll with the punches. But don't just jump into anything, okay? Because you really do need to protect yourself here. That is also, I feel like you're protecting your home, okay? It's about, you might be feeling like you're alone in this battle, but you're really not. We have the Kisses card here, which tells me, it is about giving and receiving affection, but in this particular reading, it can represent that there are other people around you who can support you, who will support you, and who need you to speak up. Just saying. Okay. We also have the Chaser here, which is all internal. Again, I felt with the Nine of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Cups together here that there's an internal battle, especially with the Three of Swords too in the reverse. But I feel like you need to not let the fear hold you back if you're standing up for something. Okay? You can do this. Make healthy choices is out on the table as well. So this is to do all things with integrity, do things with, loving yourself, putting yourself first. It's about creating a happier life, right? That's what your main goal is. Is that right? You're trying to be happier. You're trying to get your point across because something might not be fair right now. And you're trying to show your integrity and make other people have integrity. That's what I feel here. So that's where I'm going to end this video. If you made it this long, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you give the video a like, leave a comment if it resonates, and subscribe to the channel, okay? We'll catch you next time. Bye.